disappointed. What is why we are not displaying anybody here? Think it and let me know. We are not displaying the proper results here. So anybody, any idea? Think it and let me know. In 102, 108. 102, 108. 102 is a north region. 108 also. Okay. 110 is there. But we are not displaying the 110. Anybody? Online guys. No? No one? Okay, so then yesterday we have discussed the modifier input method, unaligned data. So concentrate and team is aligned data or unaligned data? Yellow you can see 6 bytes, red you can see the 3 bytes, blue you can see the 4 bytes. So that is the last column. Okay, that's the reason we have to use before dollar symbol with symbol, colon symbol. Now I am again submitting. When I submitted, we have printed north region, north region, north region. No. So here colon symbol is required. Without using colon symbol, we cannot read it because of width is a different only for each and every team value. Clear my point? So this is our reading technique. So here we have done in 1 step or 2 steps. Here how many steps we done? Routine way? 2 steps. Here how many steps we have done? Only 1 step only.
1 step.
So this is very tuning side, performance tuning. For example, if banking side, some codes are running more than 20 hours also. So they created code by using these 2 techniques only. Routine way. In fact, next set, next copy, next region. For this, if anybody follow this method, so first we are reading 100, for in my text file 100 variables are there, 100 millions records are there, 100 variables and 100 millions. So if I am importing that file from outside to inside, so only importing purpose, 100 millions records, importing purpose, minimum it will take 4 to 5 hours only. Then again we are copying 100 millions from AB to AC. Again 100 millions data. Again 4 hours only. But here, while reading from outside to inside, I don't want unwanted records. I don't want unwanted columns. Then we can go for which method? Single trailing technique only. So we can read it only 1 to 2 hours only instead of the 8 hours. So we can complete our coding. But this is not required for clinical. Why clinical this is not required? Because clinical that our data is only 3000 records only. So this is not required for clinical, don't worry. But this is very important for other sectors only, banking or insurance or telecom. The clinical side only we have 3000 records, max is the 3000. So with using single trailing, without using single trailing also, there is no much time difference only. Only difference means fraction of seconds. Without using trailing symbol, I saved the 50 seconds. With the use trailing symbol, 50 seconds more. Like that only. So that's the reason clinical side not much important. Which one? Single trailing only. Anybody any doubt here? Online guys here, please. Now if you try this one, now I need only red team only. Which one? How many records are there? 1 and 2. So just assume in my text file, totally 2 lakhs records are there. Out of 2 lakhs records, only 2 records are red team records. So we need only red team records only. Without using this single trailing technique, we can import the how many records? 2 lakhs records only. But those 2 lakhs records not useful in my project only. As per my project requirement, I need only which team records? Red team. Then anybody please let me know. I need, when my team is called red team, I need ID, I need score 1, score 2, score 3. I need ID, I need team, I need score 1, score 2, score 3. Then anybody please let me know how can we read it here. data AP1, right? Give file path I am copying and pasting. Then what is my first column? Input team. So what is our starting? Already I have given here. Colon is required or not? Required only. Okay, required. Next, if team is equal to grade. Okay, check your data set. This is a proper case only. First letter only caps. So that is a case sensitive when we use the if statement. Then do next input ID 1, 2, 3. Yes, no? ID, wait, ID 1, 2, 3. Next score 1. Score 1, so this is a third column. Score 1 is starting position is 11 and 12 only. 11 to 12. Then score 2, wait, score 2. So again you can go to 14 to 15. 14 to 15. Then score 3. Yeah, 16 is a space only. 17 to 18. Then output, then end. Next is run. So prop-in data is equal. If I am submitting this data set, how many columns we can display it in my output window? 2 are. 3 are.
5 columns, sir.
5. Team is a 1 column. Next one is ID, score 1, score 2, score 3. So when I am submitting this one, only how many records? Red team records. In my text file, only 2 records are there. Red team only 2 records. 1 or 2, score ID, score 1, score 2, score 3. We print. Clear? So this is a single training, very useful for banking domain. So this is a tuning tip only. Without using single trailing also, we can read our data. But multiple steps required. This is we can complete in only in single step only. Clear? Okay. Now I will go for next one. Next one is our by using single trailing at a time we can hold it single column only. Single column. So that's the reason these are the column pointers only. Column pointers means by using single trailing symbol we can hold it at a time single column. But when we go for double trailing, we can hold it more than 1 column. There is no limit also. So that purpose will be used the double trailing only. Now here I am creating one text file. Is my text file. Just opening this one. 101, 22, 102, 23, 103, 24. How many records are there? 3 records. ID and age is there. Now I want to import this one. Security and go for this txt file and copy this and please import this file from outside to inside. That purpose will be used in data easy. In fact, give your file path location, then input. First one is a ID, second one is a age, then run it. From print data is equal, my data set name is a AC, then run it. If I am submitting this one, we can see how many records in my txt file? 3. We successfully imported all 3 records. Now, please let me know each and every line wise how many records are there. ID and age, 1 observation. Then totally how many observations are there? 3. Per line how many observations? 1 or more than 1. ID and age, that is a 1 record, 1 observation only. Per line 1 observation or more than 1 observation? Only
1 observation.
1. Now here 104, 25, 105, 26 only, 106, 27, 107, 28, then 108, 29, 109, 30. So per line how many records are there? 3 observation. This is a 1 observation. This is a 1 more observation. This is a 1 more observation. Now inputting this file from outside to inside, how many records we can display it in my output window? Anybody? 3 records or 9 records?
3 records.
3 dot values, or we can skip them.
Skip ones.
Now only we have imported first observation only. Sometimes our source data. Here, when it will be used for double trading means multiple observations per line of raw data. Multiple observation per line of raw data. In that scenario only, we can use the double trading only. In my txt file, multiple observations are there per line. Yes or no? Multiple observation means more than one observation only. Multiple observations per line of raw data. In that scenario, we have to use double trading only. Here, how many columns are there? Actually, 2 columns. One is ID, age. So here, when our source data has multiple observation per line, we have to use at the end of your column. What is our last column? Age. At the end, before semicolon, just give one space and put double trading only. What is the purpose of double training? When our source data has multiple observations per line of raw data, at that time, if we specify the double training, we can read the each and every observation. So how to read my observation means line wise. First record is a 101, 22. Second record is a 104, 25. Third record is a 105. This is a fourth record. What is that? Not vertically. We can read the horizontal. Okay, horizontally we can read it. Now when I am submitting this one, now how many records we have printed here? Totally 9 records. So when our source data has multiple observations per line, we have to use double trailing. By using double trailing, here ID and age, both columns we can hold it. Not only 2 columns, more than 2 columns also we can use it at the end of Amirpet, especially Amirpet guys, students, they are using each and every column ends with the. This is also it works only. For example, 10 columns are there. They are mentioning the 10 times only. That is actually not needed. At the end of your column name, before semicolon, please put the double trailing. Okay. Clear or anybody any doubt here? This is a double trailing. So, yes, please.
Sir, if we want vertical,
If you want to display the sorting order, then we'll go for some procedures are there. While reading, we cannot read the vertically. We can read the as per when we use the double trailing horizontally, not for vertically. So, but here 101 is my first ID. I need second ID. I need 102 only. Then go for proc sort procedure. We can display our ID values in the sorting order. Okay. So whatever order if you want, we can display that order. But while reading, by using double trailing, we can read it only horizontally, not in vertical. Without mentioning the double trailing, by default we can read the vertically. Okay, so this is our column pointers. Anybody, any doubt, just let me know. Shall I?
Vertical, how can we read vertically?
Vertically, it is not possible while reading. When our source data has multiple observations per line. Per line means, per line, how many observations are there? 10 observations are there. First we can read it, the 10 observations per line only. Then we'll go for second line. Second line or remaining 10 observation. Then we'll go for third line. So that purpose will be used the double check. I want to go for each and every line wise first record vertical means that is not possible. Got it? Yeah. So
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
yeah. Next one is a row pointers. If you want, I will explain.
Sir, I never used it.
I never used to double trailing.
Okay.
Mangai, so SAS related information, project related, please mute. Project related only. Jyotika, you also please unmute. If anybody, if they don't know SAS, but they are having 10 plus years of experience or 9 plus years of experience, previously they are having testing experience only, otherwise some other experience. So once you joined, once you map it to project, our project guys, team members, they will provide the KT for only max is a 2 to 3 weeks only. In these 3 weeks, they will complete entire SAS. Only project related. Project related SAS, that is more than enough only. Create SAS in 1 month only. That is a project related. when we go for project related, no need this double training, single training, these techniques only. Got it, my friend? We can skip the pointers. And formats also no need all formats only project related formats 1 or 2. Got it? Even in-file options also not required all, only 1 or 2. So we can complete entire session. Max is a 3 weeks only. 1 month. Max is a 1 month. Got it? Okay. Here this is a classroom training. My course is applicable for all domains. Clinical, banking, insurance, all domains. So, okay. So I will go for row pointers, but if everybody is okay, I will go for row pointers. Otherwise, we'll discuss tomorrow. Online guys, shall I go for row pointers? Because my IPM batch I cancelled today. I have started bit late your batch, so that's the reason. Okay. So row pointers.
Yes, sir.
Shall I explain?
Yes, I explain.
Now that's by the line number. One is to skip the line number, one more by specify the line number, one is skip the line number. Row pointers, when it will be useful means multiple. What is meant by this? Multiple lines are added up for observation means anybody? This is a multiple observations per line. This is a
Multiple lines of product. That means 101, 22, 132.
this is a series. One line, multiple observations are there. Yes or no? But one observation split into lines. Okay. Now here I am creating my data set name is a AD. So I will explain tomorrow, but I am creating my data set 101 Suresh 22. Team is a yellow team. Score 1 is a 99, score 2 is a 88, score 3 is a 77. Division is a A1, rating is a A1, location is a Hyderabad. Location is a Hyderabad and the rating is a A++. Deccan 102, Naresh 23. Team is a red team. 99, 77, 66. Even Bangalore. Again A++. Then here it looks like how many records are there? 2, but it looks like he just counted for line. One observation split into how many lines?
5
Six.
lines.
6 or 5? 6 lines. So one observation in 6 lines only. So in this scenario, how to read my data? This is we'll discuss in tomorrow's class only. Okay. So each statement is required here totally 2 or 6. Each and every line wise one input statement. Then one observation split into how many lines? Then how many input statements? 6 input statements. To avoid the 6 input statement, we can go for row pointers. Row pointers means line pointers. Line pointers means lines. Each and every line. These are the lines only. Multiple observation. In this scenario, while reading from outside to inside, we have to use the line pointers only. Tomorrow I will explain this one. Okay. Any doubt? Anybody? Please let me know. Anybody? No? Or yes?
No, sir.
Clear.